as the IEBC is constituted, we are going into a new election. It will be an election where the term of the government is renewed, okay, or terminated, depending on how Kenyans are going to vote. But we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to correct some things, in my view, and this perhaps is the better time, where we can introduce some referendum issues to this election.
From where you're seated, do we have the capacity to do our election together with the referendum?
Of course, we can. The referendum law can be completed before the next election. There was some element of it that required parliament. Once we have firmed up and aligned the referendum law, since the election is going to be in August 2027, we have an opportunity to put on the table some critical issues that may not be resolved through a simple parliamentary process, but may require broader public participation. And the broadest public participation is a referendum.
Which you think we can achieve in the 2027 election?
Yes, and I believe that if we apply ourselves some of the critical issues around the NATCO, this is a good opportunity. First of all, we'll have resolved a constitutional issue. We'll have done it with broader public participation, okay? So that nobody can be accused of this was interfered with or whatever. This is an elitist agenda. This is what. This would be an opportunity for Kenyans to actually resolve some very, very fundamental issues in a democratic.
Once and for all. Is it not going to be extremely expensive for Kenyans?
No, it's not. If we work it out well, and you have maybe 3 or 4 very critical issues that you want Kenyans to resolve, when you get to the ballot box, you're already voting for 6 candidates. Remember, you vote for the presidency, you vote for, the whole array, Senate up to the MCA level. What would be difficult in adding 1 or 2 questions?
Is it something you're willing to push?
I think so. First of all, it would also improve on voter turnout, because if people have been reluctant to vote on the issue of individuals, some just don't want to vote for individuals. But if there are key constitutional issues, this is an opportunity, and there could be no greater opportunity.
Allow me to state, without fear of contradiction, that there is an imperative need for a constitutional review 15 years after the promulgation of the 2010 Katiba. As your leader and son, I must speak the truth about a looming constitutional storm. As a country, we are staring at a massive legal crisis where the 2027 election could be nullified before it even begins. Our 2010 Constitution demands boundaries review every 8 to 12 years. Our deadline was March 6, 2024. We have passed it. We are now in a period of constitutional non-compliance. Here is the catch. You cannot have a boundary review without a valid national census. The 2019 census was nullified in 3 counties, namely Mandera, Wajir, and Garissa. The court ordered a mini census for the 3 counties to be conducted by January 2026, yani mwezi goes up. So, here are the issues. The census deadlock here is that a patchwork census mixing 2019 data with 2026 data is a legal impossibility. There will be no valid population data. Therefore, it means that no valid boundaries, and subsequently, no valid boundaries mean no valid election. Notably, the structural benchmark bottlenecks is that our population has exploded, yet we are trapped in Article 89(4) of the Constitution that limited us to 290 constituencies only. Without a constitutional amendment, the IBC cannot give high-growth areas the representation they deserve, and our protected constituencies face extinction.